been a while and I just now noticed. I said I just now noticed. It's right there. It's got month, day, year. Right. This is the PAL version, you know, released in Europe and all that shit. But I'm like looking at my laptop where it shows the time, and I'm pretty sure it's the time we use here in the UK and Europe and all that, which is day, month, year. So is this like the American version of like putting like the dates? If so, I'm not surprised, really. They do that a lot with game releases, don't they? It's like, we won't alter the release or anything time-wise. Just like, it's translated in English, fuck it, just release it as it is. I remember Persona 4 did the same thing. It's like, we've released it in the US. Not gonna change the date around or anything like that for the European PAL version. Fuck it, leave it in, whatever. It's been a while though, so that was the 5th of June that I did the first 3 recordings, and it is now the 19th, so it's been a while. I've now uploaded part 1 and 2, and I'll be uploading part 3 later today. Goes to show, like with 3 LPs now for the main channel, and like with the upload schedule I've got now, takes a long time for, you know, parts. Much more relaxed, so I don't have to record nearly as often, but whatever. We've barely even begun. I'm surprised that was only 2 minutes. Thought I was rambling on longer than that. There was something I was going to say. Maybe it's Skyward Sword related, because I've still been playing that. I pretty much like got through like all the main dungeons. I'm at the Song of the Hero thing. I've cleared like 2 parts of it. So I've only just got the mines one or wherever to clear now. So yeah, I've made quite a bit of progress in that. Whoa! Even completed the only worthwhile side quest in the game as well. But I don't really know what to comment on it, really. I would say I haven't long woke up, which is kinda true. I've been up maybe an hour at most. It's bloody warm the past few days. Like, absurdly warm. I don't even know where I'm going. I think I have a vague idea of where to go, though. Keyword vague. Where does this door lead to? Ah, man, I hate that about Zelda games. I have the same problem with Skyward Sword. It's like, get in line with the goddamn ladder and climb, Link. Okay, another one of these. Let me just go around and find myself a weapon. Ah, I'll take this. Ha! Ha! That was a bit awkward, but got him. Don't think I need to interact with that, right? Nope. Where are we? Isn't this... No, this isn't the way we came in. I remember this bloody room. I think that thing comes to life. Maybe, anyway. Shame we haven't got our sword right now, isn't it? I can't remember, does this serve a purpose at all? Actually, can it be moved? Oh wait, yeah, I can. Oh wait, I think I get it. It's probably something out here. It's gotta be. Aha! I've got it, Link! In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you'll have to find the room right below the tower. The path to the tower begins in the rear of that room. You got that? No, I'm half asleep. But I'll figure it out. Maybe it's out here. What's the point in having the crate if there's nowhere to freaking use it? I don't get it. You know, I say I'm half asleep, but I didn't really get much sleep because it's bloody warm, like I said, you know? I have my fan on 2. I usually have it on 1. More stealth shenanigans. Speaking of stealth shenanigans, there was one section in Skyward Sword that had a bit of stealth, but it was pretty easy in comparison, to be honest. It was interesting that they did it, because it's like, oh, you've lost all your shit and you have to be a bit more careful. Just like, they kind of were padding out the game a lot. But I found it kind of interesting that they did that. Oh boy. This is a tough one. Hate these guys, man. There's a point where we'll come back to this place later on in the game with our sword, you know, so we don't have to deal with this shit when we come back here much later on. I mean, look at that, they're just too close. But they're dumb as well, so that makes up for it. You know, they really are dumb when you think about it. They're not like, why is that suddenly there? And they're sniffing it, right? You think they'd notice it, like, hey, there's something inside. Idiots. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I failed at this whole section, like I said before, back in the day. But I'm clearly not failing quite nowhere near as bad as I did back in the day. I don't think I even got this far the first time I played this game many years ago. Goes to show how little of the game I actually managed to get through back then. Yet more stealth. Ah, shit. It's coming this way. And the annoying thing is, if they get you, they'll put you back in that same cell, and you'll have to frickin' come back all this way, all over again. God damn, this camera is awkward. You got it. Don't mind me, just your everyday barrel going for a stroll. Are there even any eye holes in this? Because it doesn't look like it. I mean, surely, realistically, Link would bump into things. You wouldn't be able to see shit. This right here, I think, is... Oh, God. There's one over there that hasn't been disabled. It's like, if you don't disable those, then they'll catch you out on these sections. Wait, there's a ladder here. Whoa! I see, that's why. So we can get over there. Oh, and that's... There's gotta be something over here, right? Oh, shit. I really screwed myself over there. But I'm clearly not failing quite nowhere near as bad as I did back in the day. I don't think I even got this far the first time I played this game many years ago. Why couldn't Link, you know, just jump up there? He does it in Skyward Sword. Where does this lead anyway? You serious? Gonna have to go all the way around again anyway. I don't even know why he even bothers to do that. She just like wander around, you'll eventually get there. Damn ladders! What? Hold it! Did they just crash? Well, it looked like it crashed. Did it go out of sync? I don't know. Hate when confusing shit happens with a capture card and I can't tell if it stopped or lagged or what. Let me just get my weapon, thank you. Yeah. Ow. God damn it, Link. Pick it up. Yeah. Oops, I threw it. What the hell are you doing? It's a really awkward weapon, you know. You can't do any fancy shit with it. You can see the sniffy guy up there. I think I've disabled every one of these. And I can see it right there, the crate that I was supposed to frickin' push down. If only if I'd looked around, I wouldn't have to frickin' go all the way back around. Ow. Well, now I can just casually walk through here, I guess. Taking this. That. I think our sword is over there, I think it landed in that general direction. Yep, it's the sniffy bastards over there. I think you can actually put bait there, I think. If I remember correctly, you can use... I think you can use bait to kind of like get some rubies from the rats. Place isn't being patrolled. I don't know if I'm freaking heading for the cell or what. Those teeth and flappy gums there. To be fair, Link doesn't make any sound, you know? Yeah, this is the freaking cell room. Why am I even doing here? Could I open it? Nope. I've come full circle. And I can't climb. What a waste of time. I picked up the wrong barrel. I'll take it though. Look at me being all ballsy. I don't care if you put me in the cell, man. It's just a shortcut, really. Considering how far back I bloody went. I'll take that. So, I forget where we go. I could, you know, just look at the map, but I'm just kind of winging it, to be honest. It's not awfully complex or anything. You just gotta kind of keep going. Really awkward to get the camera to work for you in this. God damn it! Well, there's a treasure here, so I'll take it. A yellow ruby? That's 10 rubies. What? Did they, like, not use those rubies later on in the game? See what I mean? That thing's alive. With malice in its eyes. Might as well see what's over in this direction. There are some rats that will try to rat you out, though. Like, I thought I saw it move. But I guess not. What's in this room? Wait. Isn't this that big room? Or maybe it's on the next floor up. Yeah, I think it's the next floor up, isn't it? What do we have? Just fine to me. What's down here anyway? This looks suspicious. Or is it just simply another way in? It's looking like it's just another way in. And I've once again wasted my goddamn time and everyone's time. when I could be, you know, making progress. But hey, what can you do? Just strolling around, not really having a good idea of what the fuck I'm doing. I hate this part of the game, man, I really do. Never liked stealth. It just slows things down. Ah, shit. Going for both directions now. I smell something. Oh, it's just my ass. They must not have much range with their eyesight if they can't see me from, like, I don't know. I think I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I think I've come full circle. This is what happens when I decide not to look at the map. Well, I think this way would probably get us there faster, because isn't this, you know, the way we're supposed to be going anyway? It's just I mistimed the jump and, yeah. Keep on rolling on. Not much to say, really, Alden. I've completely failed in this part, really. I mean, at least I disabled all of the lights before actually progressing to the end of the section. Because if you didn't do that, one of the spotlights would get you. Yeah, I don't need you to point out where the door is. I know by now, surely. Oh, those bloody rats. They're the real trouble in this place. Because they can hit you while you're in the barrel. And they will screw you over. You think they would be able to sniff you out, but they don't. Their noses are practically useless. Okay, we're back to where we were. Sort of. Yeah, I don't need you to pan constantly. Was it just me, or could it? I don't know. I think I could see the seagulls there briefly. Maybe it was something else. Yeah, I can see him right over there. A flock of seagulls. Don't mind me. You know, honestly, it feels in games that, well, it's kind of obvious, really. Like, when they're, like, looking for you in a stealth kind of way, they kind of suck at it usually, but then I was, like, gonna compare it to, like, how they always spot you otherwise. But then I'm like, well, no shit, because you're more reckless when you, like, actually, you know, can confront them. What's the matter? The room your sister's in is just up ahead. Look carefully at the tower wall. Isn't there a narrow ledge you can cross? Face the wall and press A to the side of the lock. Well, you should be able to get across the ledge. That way you should be, the wall is about it. You should be able to get across. As long as you're careful. Just remember, you can't do anything else. Well, you're sidling, so you have to be extra careful of what's around you. Yeah, I know that. I mean, I already did that after all. Look at his eye. It's like, Actually, I don't think I did that properly because I went down that ladder, didn't I? Oh yeah, now that memory serves correctly, I know why she's warning me about that. It's not just the spotlights. Then again, maybe it is. I think these other things pop up as well. And they're annoying little bosses, you know, those ones that are like... Okay, I guess not.
Look, it's my sword!
Yeah, give me a moment.
You got back the hero sword you dropped. Now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again.
Imagine if you could drop it again. That would suck. It's like, god damn it. Oh shit, I could have used that. Reminds me in Skyrim, I remember always freaking losing my weapon in boss fights. So it was always like, god damn it, that weapon was very valuable. Where the fuck did it go? Getting through this area with a bit of fail, but, you know, pretty easily, makes me think, how the hell did I not get through this section when I originally played it back in the day? Suspicious. I think that's Aryll screaming and not Link. I don't know, honestly, probably. All that effort for nothing.
Like, what the fuck are you?
That is a hell of a throw, though. You gotta hand it to the bird on that. Link. Link. Wake up, Link. Pull yourself together, Link. It's the boat we saw on the intro. Well, not the intro, but the menu. It's kind of like obvious. Plays a main part in this game. Well, have you come to your senses yet? Are you surprisingly dull-witted? You are. I mean... What the fuck are you talking about? Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural, as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions, do not fear, I am not your enemy. Link, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. But I did bugger all to help you because how could I anyway? I'm a frickin' boat. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fiercely stand up to anything. But since her bold attempt was foolhardy, I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. The main antagonist. His name is... Ganon. Of course it is. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic.
It's just like, I don't know why the power of the gods failed to seal Ganon. It's not like he freaking... I mean, it's like a hobby of his, really. It's just like... He's one of those, like, enemies that's unkillable. He just keeps coming back. No amount of sealing will do it.
Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship and shit. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I am getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods.
You say that, but there's only really one merchant on the entire island. I mean, there's more than one shop, but only one merchant I can think of.
If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask you this of you, but without a sail I will be useless to you.
Then how the hell did he get from the Forsaken Fortress here? Because it's still quite a bit of distance.
This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. And it's like, along with Outset Island, it's like one of the very few islands that actually has, you know, a proper population. While the sail must come first, do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done.
Errands? But I thought this was a game you're supposed to play and have fun. Well, games have always been like that, really, haven't they?
Did you get a sail? There is no time to lose. You must find one quickly.
It always bugs me in games when they do stuff like that, though, where you just, like, you talk immediately after they tell you, and they're just like, why haven't you found it yet? It's like, because I haven't gone yet, you dumbass. Same thing happens in Skyward Sword. They'll be like, hey, have you got it yet? No? Well, good luck with that. Just like, I haven't left the spot yet. And look at Link's face. Ah! I will see you next time. You staring at my ass? Better not be. I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.